That's a lot to do, am I right? This is part 9 of Fire Red. And seriously, you guys need to start watching more of my stuff because let's just say that if you've been watching my update, or by this point you haven't, yeah, not good. Anyway, we're now heading south. South to Route 12. Route 12, north to Lavender. But I know there's somebody here that we're waiting for. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM, I don't need it anymore. This gives us TM27. TM27 is a move called Return. If you treat your Pokemon good, it'll return your love by working its hardest in battle. Indeed. And there's Pokemon Tower on one side, and there's a man fishing on the other. Alright, now it's time for us to head down. Yep, we're now heading southward. Yeah, because now the next leg of the journey has officially begun. Yeah, I got a bite here. Yep, that means we're now heading southwards to Fuchsia City. And we're dealing with some new Pokemon. But it's nothing we can't handle, right? And now it sends out a Poliwag. I'm torn between either a Poliwag or a Horsea. Because if I make it a Poliwrath, then that would make it even more challenging. It would make it tough. Nice. Venusaur is now 33. And it's time for my Pikachu to work. Thunderbolt it, please. Just a small fry. Yeah, I like taking the long way around. I don't even have Surf yet, but I still need to get the HM for strength. Be patient. Fishing's a waiting game. It is a waiting game. A pity I'm not a fast learner. And it's also a pity I gotta knock it down. I'm gonna have a field day with this. That one got away. Yep, there are fishermen here. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Too bad the Fishing Fool is about to get knocked down. I really gotta make sure to start catching more Pokemon. Touch too much. Make that you assume too much. I love fishing, don't get me wrong, but it'd be best if I also had more work. It'd be best if I can get some things done at least. Well, I'm managing. for the most part. Yeah, since they're all using water types, my Pikachu can make mincemeat out of them. $34. Very good. And now it's time for Growlithe to knock some heads. Yes, I'm gonna make him an Arcanine. And plus, Bite makes it an easy flinch. Yep, there it is. Horsea. I want to actually have one of these, because if I can get a Dragon Scale and evolve it a Seadra, I can make it a Kingdra. It's not easy. It never is. Let's see what they want. If I win, I'm gonna propose to Gia. We take on young couple Gia and Jess. And they have a Nidoran male and a Nidoran female. Yeah. And now it's using Helping Hand. Oh no, the poison point. Yeah, I knew it. Double poison. That's bad. Yeah, but without your partner, you're as good as done. Oh, please. Why couldn't you let us win? Sorry, but that would not be right if I did. It legit wouldn't be right if I did that. And there it is. Sport fishing area. There's the Pokemon in question. Let's use it. Snorlax woke up and it attacked in a rage. Yep, Snorlax. Level 30. We gotta weaken it. This thing can take a lot of punishment. Ah, great. It's gonna make it drowsy. I better switch fast. Luckily, I have just the one for the job. Yeah, eat this. Great, it made it drowsy. And it's taking a quick rest. Am I not surprised? This thing also has a Chestaberry. That's never a good sign with this. Oh yeah, but because it can't wake up, it can't use Snore. That's the only moves it's got. Headbutt, rest, snore, and yawn. You did your best, Pikachu. Seriously, you did. Can't move, huh? Because of course. Guess this means I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns. That's good enough. And it's using Snore to attack. Really? Really, man? Don't make this any harder than it should be. The move failed, buddy. The move failed. Good, rest again. I can hit you again, just as hard. I really don't want to do anything stupid. That's the problem. Oh good, rest again. Ah, damn it. Snorlax calmed down. It gave a huge yawn and returned to the mountains. Yeah, but there's actually 2 attempts you can get with the Snorlax. 2 attempts. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has complete data on 30 species, supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak entrusted me with the Itemfinder. Yes, I've got it. 31 kinds. There are items on the ground that may be hidden from you. Use the Itemfinder to detect any hidden items close to you. The machine's a bit limited, and it can't pinpoint item locations. What it does is show the direction where the item is. Yes, I'm aware. Yeah, if you missed out on getting one of the Snorlax, don't worry. We're gonna take care of the other one right now. And it's in Celadon City. But if it doesn't work out, I can always save it for later. Still, can't believe this happened. This time, I'm saving my progress. This time, I'm gonna make sure I catch it. Because if not, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, you get 2 attempts to catch the Snorlax. This one I think has a little more health than it should. And plus, since Seismic Toss uses a fixed amount of damage, I could just do this. Nice try, but Primate's Vital Spirit makes it ineffective. You do not make this any easier. This is just like with Ash. I thought I could just catch it with a Great Ball and be done with it. You've got to be serious. This has got to be a joke. Are you kidding me right now? Urgh! This is irritating. Almost had it. Yes! I wasn't gonna leave this playthrough without it. Yeesh. This is Snorlax. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it's done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. Yeah, you get 2 chances to catch Snorlax. 2. If you missed one, you can get the other. Which I did. Thank God. I did have the Itemfinder, so I may as well make use of it. I could have sworn it. Never mind. But it seems I was proven wrong. This Snorlax is careful and it has a chest to bury. And it has immunity which prevents poison. Headbutt, yawn, rest, and snore. Now with that out of the way, let's head back to Lavender Town. I gotta rest up, prepped up, and then we head back down. Yeah, there are, like I said, you get 2 chances for catching Snorlax. And if you're successful with one and successful with the other, boom, you're gonna have 2 Snorlax. But in the post game, if you have a certain item, you could breed it and you can get a Munchlax. Seriously, I cannot believe I wasted a lot just to try to... this is so irritating. Yeah, I had to restock on my items. Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna have to work to get, like, 10? Alright, that did it. Let's go. Now we can finally press on. We've already went through here. Let me see what my Itemfinder has to say. Right here. And we get a leftovers. Nice. Alright. Now we can continue proper. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, you like to fish? Grand! I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We receive a super rod. Fishing is a way of life. It is like the finest poetry. From the seas to rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Now, I have a request. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. As much as I love to fish, I also love seeing gigantic Magikarp. I see. That's fair. Well, let's put that to the test. Alright, what do you get? Well, what do you know? Looks like we found our 6-1 after all. Booyah. Yeah, we got Horsea. It maintains balance using its tail, which is wound up like a coil. It may spray ink from its mouth. Now that's pretty interesting. Not even a nibble. Yeah. Though I didn't think I would end up getting a Horsea with a super rod. That's weak. Yeah, but the leveling of choice is from 15 to 35. It's not entirely accurate. But I wonder if I can find anything else with it. Guess not. Oh my! That's a Gyarados! Oh my, that is a big one. Yeah, and that's a 15% chance! Even though I already caught a Magikarp. Screw it. Oh nice, it's thrashing about. That is the most humorous thing I've ever seen. Nice. This is Gyarados. It has an extremely aggressive nature. The Hyper Beam it shoots from its mouth totally incinerates all targets. Send to a box. Okay, so what else I can find in a place like this? Guess not. But Psyduck is like the rarest at 1%. A level 23. I already found 6 Pokemon. Nah. I'll do it one last and then we continue. I want at least get like a high level Horsea, around level 35, level 30 or so. Then I could basically kick butt with it. Level 25. But it's a male. I think I'll stick with the female for the time being. You know what? One more. I don't care. Besides, next part, we just head in. You again! Didn't I already catch you? Yeah, I already did. I should have not done that. I would have just beaten you down, raised a Magikarp for that. But whatever, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Unlucky crit. Yes, you're thrashing about. We don't care. Yeah, your thrash got canceled. Have a nice day. Very good. But anyway, let's continue on. Yeah, so basically this is my team of 6 now. I just need to make sure to level up Horsea enough. And thankfully I can take the time to grind for that. And I know just the place to do it, too. Alright. I need to get at least an experience share to speed up my training. Electricity is my specialty. I don't know a thing about Pokemon of the Sea, though. Oh dear, rockers. Well, this is gonna suck. That's not good. Great. Really, Rowlett, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Fine, you leave me no choice. Fine, we'll go under. You missed. That was the dumbest move you could do. Real dumb. Nah, he's gonna come out for a big surprise. Goodbye. And yes, Electrode in Gen 1 was actually the fastest Pokemon. And I mean that. He was real fast. Oh yeah, Nasty Spark. Unplugged. Seriously, how the hell? I'm thankful I got a Snorlax now. But unfortunately, it took like, what, 2 attempts? And I really wanted to make sure I get 2 Snorlaxes. But I suppose beggars cannot be choosers. At least the Super Ride got me some good stuff. Okay, let's cut this down. I'm searching for a Moonstone. Have you found one? Now it sends out a Nidorino. Hope you like the burn. That did it. Ow! Nice, we find iron, which boosts his defense. What's catching? You never know what you could catch. And all he has is a Magikarp. Fine, guess we'll just take care of that then. lost it. Yeah, you lost it alright. But I wonder when we can find some new Pokemon here. This is also a good place for you to grind if you need to. Come on, let's see what else we can find. Ooh, a Venonat. It's using Foresight. Okay. Now that's all we're lucky enough to catch it. Alright, let's do it. We'll use a regular Pokeball this time. Very nice. That went well. Its eyes act as radar, enabling it to be active in darkness. The eyes can also shoot powerful beams. Senwabox. Yeah, it's a habit, I always like to say. Well, since we already caught a Venonat, let's just use that to level up. And yes, I'm gonna have to grind up my Horsea to make it a Seadra. Very nice. Rowlet's now 34. Yeah, the grind is a long and strenuous task. If I had gotten the experience share by this point, I would have just used that and it would have made it easier. But no, it would actually make things harder. Now, if it were double battles like in Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, then I would handle that. I found Carbos in a cave once while I was splunking. Starts off with a Goldeen. Seriously, Bubble? Oh, too bad. I just messed up. My bird Pokemon want to battle with you. Yeah, now you're dealing with Furo, so you're not doing any better. Seriously, this is starting to get... And he brings out a Pidgeotto. Wait, you're using Whirlwind? What? You blew out my Furo. No way I'm letting you battle that. Not this time. Nah, this time, I'll show you what I can really do. mean Pidgeotto combo lost?
Yes, it did.
No, one moment, please. Yeah, just wait till after you made it fully trust you, then it's gonna start hopping around. Very good. I'm told I'm good for a kid. Really, is that right? Yeah, your move failed. Now it's my turn. Oh dear, this might prove to be a problem. And now it ends with a Meowth. Seriously, Pikachu, that wasn't even worth the effort. She has like 5 Pokemon at her disposal, and I can take them down with ease. This won't take me long. Really? I should have charged this last night. Nice, Primeape is now level 34. With high attack like that? Yikes.
Oh, I lost.
And we're about to have ourselves a double battle though. Oh, don't you fret, I'm gonna work my butt off and level it up. Because by this point in the stage, we're actually making tons of progress. Route 13, north to Silence Bridge. Nice. PowerPoint up. Okay, give me a sec. Let me switch controllers. This is why always having a second controller helps. Alright, let's go.
Sure, I'll play with you, sweetie.
You want to play or do you want to win? Yes, I'm now using my other controller now. We face off against Beauty Lola. Yeah, we're going to cover everything. This is going to be a long one, so I hope you sit back and enjoy the ride. I only wish you guys would check out my other stuff too, because let me tell you, it's such a disaster that you guys are not there for my other stuff like Neo. It's just really depressing. Alright, time for Venusaur. Seriously, this is just too much.
Oh, you little beast.
You think?
You want to battle some Pokemon with me?
She had a different line in Gen 1. Do you want a Pokemon with me? Fine, I'll let Firo get some extra experience. Two can play at that game. Oh yeah, Mirror Move only works on offensive attacks. Now, why would he do that? Alright, now let's swap. Venusaur, knock him dead.
It's over already?
Yes, it is. Much better.
Wow, your badges are too cool.
I worked for these badges. And now sense out of that. Now I better keep it going. That's it.
Not enough.
It's never enough. Alright, let's go.
My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance.
I know for a fact I'm gonna have to grind.
I know, such is the way with Pokemon, you know?
You have to grind. This ain't like in newer Pokemon games where you just battle and you get experiences, makes it streamlined. No, you have to work for it. Been like this since Gen 1. And I played Pokemon Generation 1, so I know what that's like. Believe me, anyone that says otherwise is a fool. Now we just gotta keep it going. Oh boy. Much better. Level 34. Time to get this done. Good going. You totally won. That's reassurance. There are so many trainers here that this might take me some time. A whole lot of time. I always go with bird Pokemon. I've dedicated myself to them. Fine, let's get this done. Seriously, you bring bird Pokemon to a fight like this? This fight's already over. Now it sends out a Spearow. I guess the reason why my controller's battery drained was because I spent 3 hours grinding that Growlithe. And now I'm probably going to spend even longer just trying to level the others up. Seriously, Pikachu's making mincemeat out of this, and I'm just enjoying it for the ride. Very good. Out of power. Out of juice. I see. And there's also another place we can use to catch Pokemon. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, Venonats. We already caught a Venonat. And I need to get at least 50 in order to get an experience share. Yeah, this will take me a while to grind up. Sheesh. I'm not gonna lose. Not when the wind's blowing my way. The wind always does. That was not wise. Paralyzing me was a mistake. Very good. You're now level 35. Now it sends out a Spearow? That won't work. The wind turned. And I gotta make sure everyone's healthy, because things are only gonna get troubling. And yeah, I might have to take a few hours to grind up Horsea to make it a Seadra. Sure, I do have rare candies, 2 of them. But I want to wait till I can level her up enough. Much better. Now we're in Route 14. You need to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon. Now, if only I can get HMs 03 and 04. That's when the real fun starts. Now it sends out a Doduo. And if you're wondering, yes, I actually caught a Doduo. Heh. Seriously, my Growlithe just feels right at home. Much better. Not good enough quite yet. Well, duh. Let's take care of the biker on the other side. What are you looking at? Biker Jared. Time for you to burn. Besides, I gotta make sure I'm strong enough. Yeah, nasty. Eat Flame Wheel. Now it's about to send another coffin at me. Smoke screen flies out, and accuracy's gonna take a nosedive. And this place, Route 14, is where we can get a Ditto. And why are you missing so much? Seriously, dude? Yeah, like I also said, after Gen 3 or 4, that sound can be annoying. Now take him down. Much better. Good job, Growlithe. You're now at 35. Dang! Stripped gears! Well, we're now in Route 14. My pert Pokemon should be ready for battle. I hope you're ready for this. Now to make sure I take them all down. No, because I'm going to do all these battles. Very good. Now he brings out a Fearow. That won't help. There you go. Not ready yet. Of course you're not. Wait, I'm not done yet with you. Oh, yeah. Now, move you back up. Honestly, let me see if I could just give you the leftovers for a bit to heal, get yourself healed up a bit each turn. That's working. Now here comes the hard part. Have you taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? You'll be able to soar with it into the sky. I already have. You missed. He brings the Fearow next. Fine, I'm bringing out the big guns. Guess that wasn't enough, was it? Fine by me. Good, that's gonna come in handy. Fearow's now 35. Thank goodness. Shot down in flames. Well, at least that's taken care of. Now it's time for Primate to make mincemeat out of him. They have TMs on sale at the Celadon department store. TMs aren't really rare, but not many people have HMs. Now let's put a rock slide on his butt. Well, looks like he's bringing out a Fearow now. Ah, bummer. Bummer's right, dude. Looks like there are tons of trainers. Have you heard of a legend of the Winged Mirages? Winged Mirages? What are you talking about? And it sends out a Farfetch'd. Get smacked down. Why? Why'd I lose? Maybe because my team's stronger and I know I'm gonna have to spend a few days just to grind up the Horsea? I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. Yeah, this one's gonna be a long video. Can't help it if you want to get stronger, but still. And thankfully, since Primeape has Rock Slide, I can be able to, well, strike against flying types. I always have type coverage and advantages. That's how I work. And plus, with Primeape's high attack power, it wrecks. Nice. Now I can learn Cross Chop. And has a high critical hit ratio. I'll make use of it. I knew it! Yes, you did. First, let's head up. We ride out here because of the wide open spaces. Yeah, nice try. It's not gonna work, though. Yeah, but because Venusaur is part poison, it can't be poison. And why do you keep missing your attacks? Seriously, this is just so bad. That's better. Now it brings out a muck. Well, that wasn't enough. Fine. Seismic Toss it is. Hey, when it works, it works. Wipe out. Gotta keep them all alive. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! That did it. This gets annoying fast, and what makes it even worse is that this is Gen 3. Coughing has Levitate, which means that my tricks don't work. Though if I tried this... Okay, that might work. Very good. Guess it's time to bring out the big guns now. Minimize, really? Come on. Can you at least hit your target? Okay, that works. Yeah, but the minimizing thing's gonna get really dumb. That works. Good job. Thank goodness that's over. Venusaur is now 35. But it's gonna take me a while. Lost! Get lost! And there are a whole bunch more trainers here I gotta contend with. A whole lot of them. Let's go. Pokemon battle? Cool! Rumble! This is gonna burn me out, I swear. Much better. Wow, that's a lot of damage. But it's stab damage. Blown away. I gotta keep going till it at least reaches level 50. And then I can bring the pain. I need to burn some time. Shut up and battle. All right. Your disable didn't really work. Good. Paralysis can work. And I get my free turn. Yeah, I'm bringing along my Growlithe for this. That's better. What? You! Yeah. I'm gonna have to heal up my Pokemon. Because at the rate I'm going, yeah, I'm way far. So give me a bit. Or better yet, no, we'll just hit the Vermilion. No, this part ends when I reach Fuchsia City. Believe me. And I will take the time to grind up. I have to. Just gotta watch out. Thankfully, the bike can help speed things up. Well, thanks to that, I was able to get my hands on it. No. There we go.
Kiri, here we go. We have to try hard.
We face off against twins Kiri and Jan. And they have a Charmander and a Squirtle. But I've got a Pikachu and a Growlithe. Oh, really? It assumes a protective pose. What is it with these people? And he repeats it again. Yeah. Must you try doing it again? Yeah, thought so.
Yeah, no fair.
Because of course it's not fair, man. Now you could just basically bypass it, except for you.
You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. I'll give it a go.
Eat this. And it sends out a Raichu. Much better, but unfortunately the static didn't help either. But it's a sacrifice we're willing to take.
No, wrong.
Because of course it isn't. Very good. Oh yeah, there's even more trainers up top. I don't know which is worse. Or better, for instance. Hey kid, come on, I just got these off some loser. Pikachu's now 36. Looks like we're making quite a lot of progress. But for me personally, this is gonna take me forever. Because of course it is. Now it sends out a Wheezy. Isn't that a bit underleveled for an evolve like that? Guess not if it means I can take it down with ease. Well, if it means I could just speed up my training, then there you go. Here we go again. Nice. That dealt with that biker. Yes, this means I know that after this, I have to grind it up a lot. Which means I can put time toward my other stuff. Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. How about no? I'm not letting you do that. Now it's time for us to get this over with. Well, at least Growlithe is making itself feel right at home. I'm thankful for that. Yeah, just got burned. Yeah, but poison? Really? This is just so not you, man. And there you go. Growlithe's now 36. Better bring the pain like never before. Sorry, but Keen Eye prevents accuracy loss. Now it's time for us to soar the skies. Really? Another one got poisoned? This is just sad. That can't be true. Yes, it can. You poisoned my Pokemon. You're gonna pay for that. Alright, very nice. Now let's move.
Oh, you're a little cutie. So like a darling Pokemon.
Don't worry, I'm taking care of the ones below and above. And then once all of that's done, when we reach Fuchsia City, that's it. And then I grind. A lot. Now it sends out a Wigglytuff. That's a big fat miss. Time to send you flying. Nice work, Firo. I think this might take me a while to get everyone at least to level 40.
I raise Pokemon for protection because I live alone.
Oh, glorious. You have a Bulbasaur. Pity I have to pack it down. And it ends with an Ivysaur. Yes, indeed. Much better. Now it's level 36.
Pokemon isn't about winning or losing for me.
It's about being with the people that you care for. Yeah, seriously. I only got about a few of these battles left. Once they're done, that's it.
I just got some Pokemon in trades. Can I trade them out on you?
Rather try them out. I can't believe I messed up the line. Oh, Gloom. Really? You're gonna use Stun Spore? Great, here come the acid. And it misses. Fine, I'll just make sure you get a seismic toss to death. Yeah, I'm bringing along my Pharaoh. I gotta speed along. And done.
Not good enough.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes your best is never enough. Now we're in Route 15, west of Fuchsia City. We'll take care of the trainers up in a bit. Okay, good. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Now it starts with a Dodrio. Oh, that's pretty nice. Primeape's now level 36. And it attack stats at 100, which is perfect. Get zapped on, Bird Brain. Very nice, just as I thought. Just only 2 trainers left. Let's take care of the ones up top. Because if anything, this episode is a long one. Yeah, screw it. I'm not putting it into parts. You're seeing me go through all this. You want to know how tough this is? It is tough. We took care of this.
You're perfect. Help me train my little brother.
Now it summons Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Oh my. You sure you want to do that? Oh no. Okay. You want to play hardball? We can do that. That was weak. No, we used 1 turn to revive Pikachu. And then we use the other to take you out. Only I'd gotten the static. Thank God for leftovers. Yeah, get lost.
Ron, you have to focus. Concentrate on what you're doing.
Okay. Oh yeah, there is only 1 trainer. We get TM18, which teaches Rain Dance.
What's cool and happening? Trading Pokemon.
And it summons a Clefairy, level 33. Minimizing, huh? Cosmic Power. That boosts its defensive stats. And now it's using a spider web. Now it can't escape. Very good.
I said trade.
I don't trade because I gotta move. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Accuracy, huh? Fine. I hate dealing with bird brains anyway. What? Oh, you decide to bring that out. That's not very wise. Fine, time for you to burn. Yeah, let's take care of this now. Yeah, this is why these videos are long. Yeah, that's why. Especially since when you're traveling all over, you're seeing it unfold. You're seeing it with me. If only you guys would have shown love to my other stuff. I can understand you guys like watching me play Pokemon and the like, but come on. And my Growlithe is actually doing pretty well. Ow! That's tragic! Not as tragic as this.
Want to play with my Pokemon?
Game on. Starts the fight with a Bellsprout. Yes, I even bought Pokemon Leaf Green, and that's on my Switch Lite, so that way I could grind up. Are you serious, Sleep Powder? Wake up! I don't have time for this! Especially since our next gym leader is going to focus on poison Pokemon. I want to make sure I grind up my team so they can be strong enough. And this is before grass types would be immune to stuff like poison. No, not all of it. Can you stop with the stun spores? Thank you. Now it sends out a Tangela. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't affect it. Yeah, the binding doesn't stop. Not effective. Very good.
I was too impatient.
Good. Finally made it out. And we made it into Fuchsia City. And this is where we'll be fighting the 5th gym. But I think that's gonna do it for now. Seriously, I'm gonna have to put a lot of my time grinding up my team because the 5th gym is not gonna be a joke. It's not a laughing matter either. Koga. Yep, that's it. Especially since its team's gonna be around level 40 something, so I need to make sure I'm ready. Given what I gotta do now, I gotta raise this young Horsea to become a Seadra. And then once that's done, I'm gonna raise my party to at least level 40. So you're probably not gonna see me do this for a while. That is it for this part of Fire Red. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you in the next. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. The grind now officially begins.